On January 2, 2024, it's projected that the Russian Federation will once again unleash a vast array of its available weaponry in a long-range assault against Ukraine. Kindly bear in mind that this article is rooted in tentative data retrieved from Ukrainian Air Force transmissions concerning aerial threats, and we will update the details as verified information becomes accessible. The anticipated attack is slated to initiate around 10 p.m. on January 1st, predominantly featuring the deployment of Shahed-136 air-to-air missiles from Crimea and Primorsko-Akhtarsk, located in the Krasnodar region. About 5 hours later, a number of these projectiles are predicted to penetrate central regions, including Kyiv. Current projections account for 36 Shaheds in total, but none are expected to reach their intended target. According to the Ukrainian Air Force Command, all missiles will be neutralized. Simultaneously, as the last of the Shahed missiles succumb to anti-missile efforts, Russian Tu-95 MS strategic bombers, departing from Olenia Airport in the Murmansk region, are projected to approach their target area. As per the reports, the fleet of 16 planes would be divided into two groups, one expected to strike at 6 a.m., while the other followed an hour later. The timeline suggests that around 7:30 a.m., the Russian Federation would likely employ its ballistic weaponry, leading off with a disorderly assault using the S-300-400's Kharkiv air defense system. By 7:39 a.m., it's anticipated that a salvo of 9 MiG-31 KKH-47 Kinzhal hypersonic missiles will be dispatched, presumably with Kyiv and potentially Kharkiv being their primary targets. Additionally, multiple launches of more KH-47 Kinzhal missiles are expected, implying the deployment of all 12 carriers of these missiles belonging to the Russian Federation on January 2nd. The possible presence of Tu-22 M3 missile carriers equipped with KH-22 missiles has also been speculated by unofficial sources. At 9 a.m., the airspace over central Ukraine will likely see the arrival of cruise missiles, launched by the second group of Tu-95 MS, heading towards Kyiv. There exists a possibility of the deployment of Caliber cruise missiles originating from the Black Sea. As per the morning data from the Navy of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, up to 20 units of these missiles could potentially be unleashed in a single salvo. By 10 a.m., the threat in most areas is expected to be successfully neutralized, returning a sense of calm to the rumor-tossed morning. The Tu-95 MS is the backbone of Russia's strategic bomber force, representing an upgraded iteration of the original Tu-95 Bear strategic bomber. The Tu-95 MS variant has undergone significant modernization, replacing various parts, including defensive weapons and radar systems. This extensive overhaul aimed to manufacture a new Tu-95 variant capable of launching longer-ranged air-to-surface cruise missiles. Recognizing that the older Tu-95 airframes were ill-suited for modernization, production lines for the Tu-95 were restarted during the 1980s to manufacture the new Tu-95MS variants. Consequently, the currently operational aircraft are relatively young compared to some NATO aircraft. The primary armament of the Tu-95MS consists of the Kh-55 Air-Launched Cruise Missile, ALCM, a subsonic missile boasting a range of approximately 2,500 kilometers. These aircraft are equipped with standoff cruise missiles and are deployed in combat missions, capable of engaging cruise missiles and strategic enemy targets. The Tu-95MS strategic bomber features a high aspect ratio spar wing design and an enhanced all-metal airframe. Its capabilities enable it to engage primary stationary enemy targets under extreme weather conditions, both day and night. In addition to the existing Tu-95MS model, Russia has initiated an upgrade program to enhance the Tu-95MS variant, resulting in the Tu-95MSM variant. This new iteration has numerous improvements, with a particular focus on its missile carrying capacity. It can carry 8 to 10 additional missiles under its reinforced wings. Furthermore, some reports have suggested that this upgrade includes revised engines and propellers, providing the aircraft with enhanced flight performance. Despite being introduced in the 1950s, the aircraft is expected to remain in operation until 2040, thanks to the upgrades provided by the MSM variant.